What's up guys, welcome back to another Eldrazi video in Modern. Today we're playing the list that got second place at the regional championship in Prague. Before we get into the video, I want to give a quick shout out to our new and returning YouTube channel members, Mike the Kiwi, Andrew Rosenberg, and Jose Manzano. Thank you so much for your support. So overall, this is a pretty stock list except for two things. First, we have two Writhing Chrysalis in the main board. So Writhing Chrysalis was included in the main to try and beat up on Boros Energy and Dimir Oculus. When you cast Chrysalis, it makes two spawns, so it can chump pretty well against energy, and it ramps you. Against Oculus, it provides that ramp, but it also can block flyers. So Chrysalis just has a lot of text. It has reach, it has the void. Whenever you sack a spawn, it just pumps it bigger and bigger. So it pairs really well with Kozilek's command too. So the second thing that's pretty new in this stock list is having 3 Stone Brain in the sideboard. We've actually played Stone Brain in this deck in the past, but it hasn't seen much play lately. Because this deck has become so popular, putting Stone Brain in the sideboard isn't as crazy right now. It's great for the mirror and it's good against Titan. Since we are filling our sideboard with less artifacts, this list is actually running 3 Karn the Great Creator instead of 4. And I'm personally fine with that. Karn can either be like lights out for some decks, or it can just be really bad, which you'll actually see a lot of in this league. So that is the second place list from RC Prague. Don't forget, we are part of the MTG Creator Program, so we'll have lots of play points to give away to our subs. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, you get access to cool perks like loyalty badges, cool emotes, and early access to videos like this one. So if you want to see more content like this, and you want to win some play points, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get in the gameplay. All right, welcome to match number 1 on the play. And this is an interesting hand. We don't have any immediate ramp. We have turn 2 Talisman. We have some board wipes and Kozilek's command. I think in the blind, I'm gonna throw this back. All right, this hand's a lot better. So we are rewarded. We will keep. So it's between Stomping Ground and World Breaker. I think I'm gonna throw back Stomping Ground because we have like a ramp hand. Hopefully we can kind of keep our payoffs and get there that way. All right, do we want any of these? We're gonna go turn 1 Utopia Sprawl, turn 2 Rumble with Temple. I kind of like that. So we'll go Forest, Utopia Sprawl, name red. If we knew we were up against like Boros or something like that. So Prismatic Vista, I think our first hand would have been good because this is probably Broodscale. It's kind of the only list that plays this. So Karn's a really good pickup if we can get that as well. So let's lead off on Rumble. Find a Myco Spawn, take that, play Temple and pass. So if we can find another land, we can kick a Myco Spawn and just wreck them. All right, they just grab a Forest. There's a Saga. So yeah, this is definitely Broodscale. I kind of want to hold up Kozilek's command to kill either Broodscale or Fleshraker. Land would be great. Worst thing possible. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so they do this in our draw step. We'll float the mana. So we could either Commercial District, Surveil looking for some more stuff. We could get a Forest and get a huge Kozilek's command. Kind of like that. Let's get a Forest here. So they just kind of ramp us. We're just going to be looking for more Kozilek's commands or returns. So X equals 4 here. So we find Chrysalis. I don't really want Chrysalis in this matchup. I kind of like these. So land drop. I think we only need 1 land drop. So go top, play Ugin's Lab. Emrakul costs, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 less. So I think we're going to put Devour underneath and then just pass the turn. And next turn we can actually just Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm putting Devour under there instead of Worldbreaker because this can hit artifacts and also lands like Urza Saga. All right, they just play Temple and pass. We draw the Talisman. This costs, maybe we didn't need the Talisman actually. This costs 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could play the Talisman and use all our spawn, but I kind of want to keep the spawn around. We could also kick a Myco Spawn. We can do a bunch, but I think Emrakul, because they can't win. I'm trying to think like if they have everything, if they get the Blade here. Well, actually, we're going to take their turn with Saga, so I think this is fine. So we'll cast Emrakul. We had access to 9 mana, so if we kicked this, okay, they just concede. If we kick this for 6, 3, 5, we still couldn't cast Worldbreaker. All right, so that was a pretty good showing there. So against them, definitely going to bring in the Stone Rains for Saga and Eldrazi, another Kozilek's. We want all of this. So let's say we don't need the Chrysalis. Those are too slow. This is tough too, because Haywire Mite's good, Stone Brain is good for their combo. Dismember's good just to disrupt them. Kozilek's Return is also good. Maybe Stone Rain's a little too much. Maybe go down an Emrakul, bring in Dismember, 2 Dismembers. I think Stone Brain can be fine. We go down to Devour. You could bring in Haywire Mite, you could bring in another Kozilek's Return. Maybe the first Haywire Mite's better than the third Kozilek's. So this hand has a lot of ramp, but it doesn't do too much. We can go turn 1, this. I think it's fine on the draw, and we have Rumble to try and find a payoff. They just go Blade, another Temple. We'll go Ugin's Lab, Imprint Worldbreaker, Impulse. So we're definitely looking for like an Eldrazi payoff, especially before they can like go off here, hopefully. Because in this matchup, their job is to just go off as fast as possible. So we definitely need to find some disruption. They just go Forced Go. Myco Spawn is a good draw. I want to kick this. So let's start with a Rumble. Find Dismembering Kozilek's that we can't take, but we'll take the Stomping Ground. Play another Talisman out, and then pass. Hopefully they don't go like end of turn Kozilek's for 1. They could win next turn if they have like double payoff with Kozilek's or Ballista or something. Really hope they don't have it. They're trying for it. Could just be dead. They keep the card on top too, which is, so 1, 2, Okay, so they have to have Walking Ballista here. Oh wait, no they don't. Okay, so they do have it. There's really nothing we could do to stop this. So we'll see if they have the payoff. They have a nice turn 3 on the play, but they do need a payoff. All right, they're gonna make a bunch of mana. We'll see if they have something else. Okay, they have the Flashraker. Damn, all right. Turn 3 on the play for them. We'll go 1 Kozilek's Return for a Haywire Might and a little slow. Turn 2 Talisman, turn 2 Rumble. Just Mycospawn, I think we can throw this back. This is also pretty awkward. Turn 1 Sprawl. I mean, we have Karn. I don't think we want to go turn 1 Sprawl. I think we'll put back a Lab. I don't think we can go to 5 with this hand, looking for removal. Just kind of hoping they don't have Boseiju on this. But we're going to Rumble, looking for a 7-drop for Ugin's Lab. They play the Boseiju and Blade again. They keep 7, Talisman. So let's Rumble first. We find the Emrakul. So we'll take that, play Ugin's Lab, put Emrakul underneath, play Talisman. So if they play a Saga here, okay, cool. If they play Saga, I was going to say, we're going to kick a Mycospawn. We don't have to get Karned out immediately. Oh, well, never mind. Devour. 2, 4, 5, 6. All right, we'll play Karn. So we have to play around Thief of Existence. We also can't, we can get a Haywire Might and get rid of, I mean, we could get rid of Urza Saga, or, oh no, we can't get the Haywire Might. All right, so we can get Engineered Explosives for 1. Because if they go Thief, they tap out and then they can't do anything. We could also plus on Talisman, I don't think that does anything. We could also get a Stone Brain, but they already have everything in play. And we don't know if there are other payoff other than like Fleshraker. If they have that, we don't know what exact version they're playing. So I think the smartest thing to do is just to get Engineered Explosive. So we are going to put it on 1. We do have a Utopia Sprawl, but it is what it is. Hopefully they don't have the Thief. They'll probably have a land and start making constructs. That's another play they can do. But if they do nothing of relevance, we're obviously going to chump here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a little awkward. And we have to chump because they can pump it and kill Karn. We would love to draw a land. Oh, they draw a temple. Come on, land. All right, well, that's awkward. So, can't Stone Brain because they already have everything out. We could technically, no. I'm just going to say down tick, get Stone Brain, pop this for Blade, but they're going to be making constructs. We could get a bridge. They might get Needle for Karn, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could also get Haywire Might. I think we just have to play Mycospawn as is. I really don't want to play out this Sprawl because we're going to be popping this at some point, but maybe we should have. Temple. Like, we could still play it now. It's not the biggest deal. I think I'm just going to plus, trying to decide if I want to put Utopia Sprawl in this. I think I'm just going to pass and hold up EE. Worst case scenario, we blow up Blade in this. I mean, if they get a... I mean, they can get a Needle for Karn. They can get a Haywire Might for EE. They could also get a Needle for EE, but, like, that's not going to do much. And Devour doesn't do much here. Devour kills nothing. Devour kills Utopia Sprawl. All right, they do make the construct. Kind of just want to get Bridge almost. If they're not dealing with Karn, they get a Bauble. Wow, really? I mean, it's not like Haywire Might could do anything, but I feel like Needle. I'm surprised they don't have Needle. I don't know. No attacks. Oh, well, they're going to attack here and we're going to chump. Yeah, I think Bridge is honestly looking pretty good. They attack me, not both at Karn. All right, well, they just attacked there. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe they figured we'd just kill this and they'd be out at something. I don't know. This is one way that they can win through this is with Urza Sagas. Yeah, there's another Saga. Draw Mycospawn, okay. So we need 3. So by not playing this, we kind of screwed ourselves. So if we play this on Stomping Ground, we have to get a bridge and we have to play Mycospawn. So let's see how much mana we have. Actually, oh man, how much does Emrakul cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 less actually. 3, 4, 5. I wonder if we took our time and thought about that, we could have cast Emrakul this turn. But I don't know. So let's see if we see how much mana we have. 4, 5, 6. So if we kick a Mycospawn, I think we can kick a Mycospawn, get an Ugin's lab this, and then down tick for bridge. So let's see. I think that makes sense. Eat Urza Saga. All right, they float. Get an Ugin's lab, trigger, put Devour there. Then we down tick, get a Snaring Bridge, cast bridge, pass the turn. All right, so they just need a Devour. I mean a Thief of Existence, and we're screwed. The next turn we can get back Emrakul, I don't think that's going to do much though with bridge up. We can get coding in 2 turns and start eating their lands maybe. I don't think I'm being too convoluted with this, but we'll see. Ancient Stirrings. We also don't want them to find another Boseiju. They have a lot of outs. They have a good amount of outs. They find Kozilek's Command. Okay. That's another way for them to... And double Temple. Yeah, I mean, they could definitely find outs. It looks like they're going to try. They're trying now. Hopefully we see 2 bottom. 1 top, 1 bottom. So they kept a card. That's kind of scary because you probably wouldn't keep anything you can't just win with, right? 2 colorless. Walking Ballista. X equals 1. Okay. Oh, that's a good draw. So we'll uptick on Ballista. All right, so we'll uptick on Bauble, Trigger Blade, and we'll just, I guess, cast this just in case they somehow get rid of something. We should have, I meant to tap this one to keep Emrakul open. It's okay though. Get rid of Blade. Yeah, we should have kept this open so we could cast it next turn. Not sure what it's going to do on this state, but it's still something. But we did get rid of Blade, so now next turn we can downtick, Brainstone them if we want, Stonebrain them. They play another Blade. They do have the Boseiju, okay. Get a Commercial District, another Karn. Keep that on top, because they're probably going to try to kill this Karn, I imagine. So that means we get to eat a bunch of their stuff. So if we block like that, they have to have another Broodscale, but then they can ping this, but we don't really care about that. Okay, and they just pass the turn. We don't want Devour. We're just going to play the other Karn. And I guess we could get Stonebrain and name Basking Broodscale, I guess. Let's tap correctly. Play Karn. Get Stonebrain, activate Stonebrain, and they concede. Okay, cool. Yeah, we would just name Broodscale just to play it safe, but otherwise pretty good showing. All right, welcome to match 2 on the play. This hand's like good enough. Not really. Like again, these hands are really good in certain matchups. So if we're against an artifact deck, we want Karn. If we're against creature deck, we want Kozilek's Return. I'm gonna try it, but it could definitely be wrong because these are 2 huge meta breakers. So we also don't have a 7-drop for Ugin's Lab, so it could be a mulligan. But let's just sprawl this. It's awkward not doing it to a forest. Hopefully this doesn't die. Hopefully we're not up against White Orchid Phantom. We don't want to summon it. Rift Bolt. So we're against Burn. Okay, so we shocked that in. Had to happen. There's a Myco spawn. So we don't have any like prison-y aspects. We don't have any Trinispheres or Chalices. And they're also not on a creature start, which is kind of annoying. We could Myco spawn. I kind of want to commercial. I kind of want to surveil looking for a play. Because right now we're not doing anything. We could Temple Myco spawn, but they're not playing, they're not on the creature plan. So I kind of want to Stone Raid them. Let's Surveil. Devour. So Devour is great with Ugin's Lab, but like what are we getting with Karn against Burn? Besides like Haywire Might, Liquid Metal Coating. I think I'm going to graveyard that and pass. Not exactly sure what we're looking for in this matchup, but I feel like Karn's not the greatest here. All right, they Rift Bolt us. I mean, hopefully they just kind of play Eidolon and pass. If they didn't have a Goblin Guide or Swift Spear, maybe they're going to do that. Another Mountain. Sweet. Eidolon pass. Talisman. Awkward. Temple. So we're up to 5 mana now. I really don't want to take anything from Eidolon. Talisman. Karn just gets nothing here. I mean, I think... Let's play Karn. Maybe it'll be something to kill. We'll downtick. We'll get a coding. Maybe they focus on Karn and it's fine. You could also argue getting a Haywire Might for the life gain. But I kind of want them to either attack Karn and burn some stuff on it. They also seem to have a lot of lands, but I'm just kind of storing up for Myco spawn. I'm not sure. They suspend another Rift Bolt. They go for me, so they don't care about Karn. But I guess if we play coding, we draw the Devour anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put Devour under there. Like getting a Might stupid with Eidolon out because it's just going to be neutral damage. So let's kick this. Really hoping to draw like an Emrakul or something. So we'll just eat a Mountain. Again, we don't really care if they kill Karn. It doesn't look like they're trying to. Got a Sanctum. They float the red. I really don't want to play any of this out. I guess I'll play out coding, whatever. Famous last words before they like destroy us. Skull crack us. Down to 8. Down to 5. Probably dead. The classic Burn vs. Tron matchup, just looking as terrible as ever. They just have like Bolt. Viewer. Yeah. Looks like we're dead. Oh, and Barbering. Yep. They had a really good hand. Did not help out. So we really have like nothing for this matchup. This matchup, like Burn doesn't exist, so we have nothing for it. So it's kind of unlucky that we ran into it. Like Chrysalis is decent. Take out like a Karn for Haywire Might. I think that's like about it. We'll just run it back. We just kind of have to get lucky and hope they don't have like that amazing draw they had. All right, on the play. 5 lands and a K command. Let's just start ramping. You could go Foothills for a Commercial District. We'll see if they have the 1-drop. Maybe we should have brought in the other K command actually, or the K return actually. Of course, they have like the creature suite now. Okay, for 1. Not the worst. Another land is terrible. World Breaker. We'll pass. They suspend Rift Bolt. They don't... Trying to think if we want to kill this, probably. It's really annoying. I really like hate doing this, but this turns off Skewer. Bottom, top, and they just pass, which is good. Draw Talisman. I'll just play this out. Done. I guess we play out Talisman. If we believe we were going to play out Talisman, we should have played Windswept Heath for a Surveil land. The only reason not to do that is if we expect to Kozilek's Command, which I don't really want to because we already have this. So it's kind of awkward. Down to 16. Play Mountain. There's a Skewer. And that's why we killed, what's it called? Another Skewer. I think we have to do this, so whatever, it pays off. I'm gonna scry and ramp. We don't really have the luxury of waiting another turn. Jeez, 2 lands to the bottom. Karn, which really does nothing. Another land. This is pretty unfortunate. Karn does absolutely nothing. So we're gonna play out Foothills and just pass, and then next turn we'll Surveil here, get back World Breaker, and try to do something, but pretty sure we're not winning with like the unlimited land draw here. We're gonna go down to 9. Another land type thing. Turn this. It's gonna be too slow regardless. Devour. Play Temple. Yeah, I miss not having any prison-y aspects, unfortunately. World Breaker, eat a mountain, then just pass. Again, most likely dead, unless they are literally sitting on all lands, but very unlikely. Turn 5. All right, they do nothing. There's a Might. They used the Skullcrack already. Let's attack. Maybe we can survive a little bit. If they had something, I assume they would have done it, right? This is 6, 7. We just need to like kill them this next turn, I guess. 5, 13, exile this, go up to 5. Wow, they didn't have something, okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, they're still not dead, but they didn't have a spell in hand. Wow, okay. And Kozilek's Command. Attack like this, down to 2. We don't have a Ballista in the sideboard. We have absolutely no way of doing damage. So can we get back Haywire Might? So if we exile and make spawn, but we don't have anything to actually like activate Haywire Might though, so I think we just do this now. They definitely have a spell now, so it's just gonna come down to a top deck. Bottom, all these. We have 6, 7 mana. Yeah, like none of this matters, but I'm just gonna pass. If they have something, they were dead, so it like doesn't matter. Wow, they had nothing? Wow, so like literally that's the only way you can win is if they brick. So super lucky there. I don't know, are they mono red? Like why are they just getting on mountains? I don't know. All right, so talk about luck. Bring in the 4th Kozilek's Return for Karn. Again, Karn gets absolutely nothing, like coding maybe, but most likely not really worth it. Tormod's Crypt to reset for Haywire Might, and that's about it. All right, we're gonna keep this hand. We have Devour. We have a kind of rampy hand. Hopefully they don't have a creature star, but it looks like they do, unfortunately. And that's tough. They're gonna get a couple hits in with Goblin Guide. It's kind of like a 1 mana deal 4. Kozilek's Command. Chrysalis. Probably take Kozilek's. Play Ugin's Lab. Emrakul. Talisman. Another Goblin Guide. All right, so like now we need the Kozilek's Return. See how lucky we can get with drawing that. Ghost Quarter into... Oh wow, we hit it. And they suspend Riftbolt. We hit the Kozilek's Return. Pretty funny. It's gonna ping us for 1, but don't want that. So we'll pass, hold up this, go down to 13. Go down to 11. We'll let them attack. Barbering. Stone Rain. This is such like a weird fringe thing, so it's just kind of awkward that we're playing against that. Kind of unfortunate. The random like mono red Stone Rain deck. But if they're Stone Raining, they're not killing us. Ghost Quarter. Not looking good though. Bolt Wave. Lava Spike. Yeah. Yeah, they just kind of had the nuts. We're not beating that. All right, match 3 on the play. This is a solid hand. We have Devour paired with Ugin's Lab. Some Ramp, Kozilek's Command. Maybe if Karn is good in this matchup, this will be an extra sick hand. All right, let's see what we have. World Breaker, Myco Spawn, double Devour. Kind of want I think a Myco Spawn, I think. So because we're going to keep that on top, we can't Windswept Heath, Forest, Utopia Sprawl, which is a little awkward, but I think it's fine. So would you draw the Myco Spawn, go Heath, get a Forest, Sprawl, name Red. It is kind of like a little delay, but again, it should be fine. I'm not sure what this is yet. I like instantly think Hollow One. Blood Crypt tapped. Not even a Surveil land, interesting. Peat land. So now this is Jund. Haywire Might. Are they gonna go after my Utopia Sprawl? And that's fine, like, it's like mana advantage, so don't really care. I do want a land though. Unfortunately, we do not hit a land, but we're just gonna do this again. Name Red. So sadly breaking on lands, but they just used up their entire turn to kill Utopia Sprawl. Dolthy? Dolthy, okay. So we definitely don't want this around because we have a lot of fatties that can go into the yard, especially with Rumble. So we could Kozilek's this, we could Myco Spawn. I think if we Myco Spawn and then they Thoughtseize us, They could take Karn, but we don't really care. Just gonna cast Myco Spawn. Get a Temple. I think this is fine. Just setting up for a big Kozilek's Command next turn. Get rid of Dolthy and probably draw a card. Lightning Bolt. Again, that's fine. A nice 2-for-1. This is Nethergoyf. Lava Spur Boots. Okay. Get in for 3. And they just pass. Commercial District. So let's X equals whatever. We're going to exile target creature. Scry draw. I'm going to keep open a green, I think. Oh no, that doesn't make sense. We'd have to keep open 2 for Rumble because we're not making spawn. I think this is fine. They're missing land drops. They played a Lava Spur and they couldn't even equip it. All right, these are nice. So let's, I think Emrakul's 2, 4, 6, a little too expensive. We do have Rumble. I think we can just win like a more fair play. So let's do this. We're going to bottom, surveil. We're going to keep it on top. We're just playing this because it's a tap land. And then we'll pass. You also don't have to do that instant speed. I wanted to do that. I mean, I guess we didn't have to. We had the land drop. I was going to say I wanted to do that for the land drop, but Tarmogoyf, okay. And still no land drop. So they're casting 1 spell a turn. We have the Chrysalis. Get another forest. We can actually start with a Rumble. Myco Spawn. We can eat a land and then they're just going to like concede that way. So it's between red and green. Let's go green. Red's more for kill spells. Green's more for like creatures and planeswalkers and stuff. Their dude's a big boy. Let's get a Temple. That's fine. We can always just chump. They can equip, but it's not going to do anything. We can just chump for days. It looks like they're continuing to miss their land drops, which is fine. So this is a mana. This can attack. I think I want the mana. Could argue just jumping here and getting in for 3, but we have Kozilek's Command to get rid of this. Surprised they didn't equip first unless they have a play. That's fine. Foothills, Stomping Ground. We can shock that in, whatever. I mean, if we just play Devour, we just win, right? I mean, we have a million ways of winning. We can Kozilek's Command a million, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with just bringing that back. Let's just do that. They're stuck on 1 land. It shouldn't matter. Now I feel silly shocking that in. Just a waste of 2 life. Again, got to think through the plays first. I intended on casting a huge Kozilek's Command, but then, all right, they're just bricking on lands. They've had 2 land drops. There's Emrakul. What's this cost? So they'll just concede to this. Cast Emrakul. I mean, it'd be cool if they let us play it out, but I don't think they're going to. They conceded. All right, so against Jund, probably going to be bringing in like Charmals or Besagers or Stone Range or just anything like that. So our main board is pretty decent against this. I kind of like the Dismembers. Chrysalis is solid. Karn, again, not the greatest here. Kind of slow, clunky. Maybe 1 for Tormod's Crypt. So I kind of want the K returns, but they're also not that great because they get out of hand, but they're good in the graveyard. We'll try that. We'll keep on Karn in just in case. All right, match 2. This is an interesting hand. We have Double Devour. I don't know what we're looking for. I don't want to get Thought Seized out. I think I'm going to keep this just because we're against Jund and we can look for Ugin's Lab. And I skipped through the Double Devour trigger, so now we have nothing. Oh no. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Stomping Ground. So the only reason to keep this hand was for the Devours, and we accidentally skipped through that. So that's kind of, we got to give them a chance, right? They have Ragavan, so they're going to be ramping up to something. Can't really cast anything in our deck, but it's just the artifacts. Worldbreaker. Would have liked that for... Oh no, we don't want Worldbreaker. We don't have any Ugin's Labs. Ugin's Lab? That's rough. Just take Kozilek's Command. We're left with Utopia Sprawl, Sanctum. They're probably looking at our hand like, why didn't they do anything with Devour? They take the Utopia Sprawl. I mean, to be fair, we can't really cast this, so unless we draw a Temple. Oh, Jesus. That's why. Okay. So they do that, and we draw an Emrakul, which, as we know, is terrible in this situation. It's going to get destroyed by Monkey. Monkey connects, and they reveal Talisman of Impulse. So we just want, like, temples, colorless lands. There's a Saga is really good for them, too. Yeah, their draw is very good. Oh, they cast it. Okay. I mean, that's fair. Why not, right? And to Emperor. Okay. Rumble. There's the K return in the graveyard. Chrysalis. We don't even have the red. This comes into play tapped. They could eat the Chrysalis. Could get Ghost Quarter and either Saga. I think I'm going to take the Ghost Quarter for the colorless mana. Oh, dude, they can just eat our Kozilek's returns too. That's pretty unfortunate. Play Bog because it comes into play tapped. Eat their graveyard. Not looking good. But yeah, Kozilek's return looking really good on this board. I think we have like a turn. I don't even know what we can draw. I think, again, Temple or Ugin's Lab's the best draw. Double Urza Saga makes it even worse. Let's see if they eat the Kozilek's return or the Chrysalis. They eat the Chrysalis. Okay. They're going to activate it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just going to take it. We could like chump here. Dismember. Yeah, we need it like an early Dismember or something. Oh, they have something else? And Dismember. Oh, man. We do draw the Temple, which is pretty funny actually. But I still don't think it's going to be enough. We can exile this and chump this. This costs 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, let's just do this now before they can eat. So it's tempting to just like make spawn to chump here and then draw. This is only X equals 3 though. I think we're going to ramp. We're going to do this so that that way they can't exile anything from our graveyard. Because we just do it on their turn, but we're just going to do it now. And then maybe we chump here. I don't know. We'll see what they get with the Urza Saga. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They make a Saga, or they make a Construct. Yep, it's a good sign. All right, they get a Shadow Spear. Play Catacombs. I guess maybe Karn is okay for like an Ensnaring Bridge or something, but they do have like Assassin's Trophy. It does shut off Shadow Spear. They're equipping the Monkey. Now it's a 3/2 lifelink Trampler, so we're not going to block. It's not going to do anything. Go to 3. Watch their last card's Bolt. They hit a Kozilek's Return. That's funny. We are going to wipe their board when we cast one of these. So it's not like, oh no, wait, they hit Kozilek's Return, so they can just wipe our spawn if they want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they do that, we lose. If they do that, we have to top deck a Temple or Ugin's Lab. No, come on. That's so unlucky. I can't believe that. They top decked one answer. Temple, Ugin's Lab, okay, okay. We're still in it. This costs 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. So you could argue Ghost Quartering this, but I'd rather just do this. We're just gonna Kozilek's Command, exile this, and make spawn. Because like, what's the worst they can get here? Like a Haywire Might or... So as soon as they go to equip, of course they have a friggin' Thoughtseize. Oy. All right, so we have to... Well, they're probably gonna take Emrakul now. So I think we have to draw into something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll exile, construct, and draw. You could make spawn and cast these as like chump blockers, but I don't think that's gonna... I'd rather look for answers. We have to make it so that way they have to choose between two things. So bottom, we can go to 2. Do we want to go to 2? I don't think so. Bottom, but I guess we can't really cast Worldbreaker. We can't cast any of these, to be honest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe we should have kept a land. We'll top here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, it has haste. Oh, what am I thinking? Okay, nothing mattered. All right, well, Kozilek's Return should probably be in. Maybe one Emrakul out. Karn still looking medium-ish. Yeah, so it was a lose-lose regardless because of the Lava Spire Boots. I missed that. But we also couldn't cast anything from our hand. We actually just did that turn. All right, on the play this time. Oof, this is a really slow hand. Especially against like a turn 1 Ragavan, we can't keep this. This is better. I just realized too, we also clicked through our Devour thing, which was not helpful at all. So we will keep this. What are we putting back though? Commercial District? Probably Bog. Reveal Devour. Don't forget that. I think we want an Ugin's Lab here. So we could go Temple, we could go, well, we know what we're drawing, so let's just go Temple, pass. I was gonna say, we could go Commercial District, it is the tap land, so we could get that into play, but we can actually just go Ugin's Lab into Talisman, into Rumble. They start off with a Mortuary and they keep a card on top. Hopefully they don't like destroy our land, because that'd be annoying. Talisman, we're just ramping. Don't mind us, just ramping. No cards in hand. If they Thoughtseize us, well, then oops. Well, this is terrible. Take a land. Really bad Rumble there. Hopefully they just play out like Tarmogoyf or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have access to 7 mana next turn. Big Kozilek's Command if we can get it. Are you kidding me, dude? They surgical Kozilek's Command. What? So unlucky. I don't know, like, you don't need this card against Ramp, right? If we didn't have Kozilek's in hand, I would not care at all. But now our hand's just like absolutely terrible. Cannot believe they did that. And then watch, they're just gonna play a crappy Tarmogoyf. Our Dolphy. Come on, good creature. All right, let's go Commercial District. Emrakul, we have to keep on top, unfortunately, because of Dolphy. That's pretty awkward. If Dolphy wasn't in play, I don't think I'd keep that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Emrakul's gonna cost like 11 right now. Joke's on you. We drew a land. Our hand is terrible. They should also have kept that from, well, I don't know. You could argue keeping that for next turn because we kept a card on top. But if they Thoughtseize our Emrakul and then Dolphy it, we're just screwed. Another Dolphy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, we probably should bring Devour back. And then, because Emrakul's only going to cost... Emrakul's way too expensive right now. So let's return Devour back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, we're going to put a lot of pressure in play. They're at 10. Got all the Emrakul, sadly. They have Force of Vigor. Terrible. All right, well, that's awkward. Jesus, dude. What'd they exile? 6. This is super unfortunate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're 1 short. All right, pass. They have no cards in hand. They've drawn Force of Vigor and Surgical, which are very medium cards against us, but it just... So it happens that we're stumbling, so it's working out. And they draw Wrenn. And now they get to ping the Eldrazi spawn. Oh man, that's brutal. I mean, sometimes you just get unlucky or your opponent gets lucky with their draws. Like, we're not really doing anything special here. There's a Myco spawn. We'll take that. First good draw we've had today, this match. And this exiles, so it's gone permanently. It's not going to matter because they could bog them, but let's say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or if we bog them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just bog them. Keep them on 2 mana, if that even matters. Maybe we should be worrying about ourselves. I guess we're dead in like 2 turns. We're going to cast Devour. Yeah, we're kind of just dead. We need Kozilek's Command, I guess. Ping us down to 2. Unblockable. Are we short because we didn't get the Temple? 11. Tell me we're short. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it doesn't matter. Our graveyard has nothing. Costs only 2 less. Because of Dolthy, we weren't able to get anything in the graveyard. Yeah, this was just like super unfortunate. All right, match 4 on the play. And this is a solid hand. We're going to keep this. We have Devour with Ugin's Lab, Temple, green mana, Reveal Devour. Oh, all these are pretty good actually. Again, it's tough not knowing what we're up against because Karn would be amazing. Sowing Mycospawn could be good at land denial. Emrakul is just good late game. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm feeling Karn. Let's just take Karn. Just a feeling. See if it works out. Arid Mesa go. Gonna play Commercial District. Temple. I'll keep it on top. Kind of ramp to both of these. Raucous Theater. Makes me think creativity. So sowing Mycospawn is really good. So taking Spawn would have been nice. Stone Brain is also nice because we can just name creativity. So we have 4 mana for Karn. We also don't know exactly what they're on. We're assuming it's creativity. Oh my god. All right, well, that's friggin' awkward. God, man. Just misclicked. All right, I guess we're not doing anything. Jesus. I kind of wish it, like, asked you. All right, what is this? Elegant Parlor. So this is just Mardu? I can't believe that, though. That's so unfortunate. We do get to kick something. They're doing absolutely nothing, which we're very fortunate that they're not doing anything. Kick a Mycospawn. Either Elegant Parlor. They can just get whatever they want with the Bloodstained Mire. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would just have so much more mana, and then getting Sanctum of Ugin, we'd be in a really good spot. I think I'm still going to get 6. I think I'm still going to get Temple here. They're not doing anything, so I'm assuming they have hands of like Static Prison or just removal. All right, we'll just pass. They're going to fetch probably another Elegant Parlor or Sacred Foundry tapped. That's crazy I did that, though. That's the kind of stuff that haunts me. That's not the first time we've done that either. Like, I know like everyone does it a few times, so it's like not the biggest deal. But it is very frustrating. Fortunately, this league means nothing. But imagine doing that in like a challenge. It's got to be like one of the worst feelings. We've definitely ballisted X = 0 by accident. Oh, it's Storm. Oh man. So we just lose? Wow, they did nothing for all these turns and now they're just gonna probably pop off here? Jesus. Yeah, our hand was not equipped for Storm. I don't know what their hand is though. Maybe they glimpse and pass. Maybe they cast a Ruby Medallion and pass. Karn the Great Creator. If we do get to untap, we can Stone Brain. Do get to untap. And we have Emrakul, which costs whole 13 because we have done nothing. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we knew we were up against Storm, we would have gotten Ugin's Labs instead of Temple. Of course, this is 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. But otherwise, it's only 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Guess we're just casting Devour on Ral. They do get to Glimpse. Yeah, we just have like nothing. We don't even win next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't even, we need like a land to Karn and then, so they can Glimpse, look at 3 cards and probably win from there, unfortunately. All right, they Reckless Impulse. It's a very small chance of them breaking from here though. Yeah, they have Piff. They're gonna go through their entire yard. We just wanna see if they have Grape Shot in the main or in the side. All right, they find the Wish. They find a Ral. Oh, they have a Grape Shot main, pretty sure, right? Yeah, I don't think they cast Wish. I didn't see that. All right, so against Storm, we want Stone Brains, Haywire Might, maybe Dismember. Chrysalis isn't very good. I mean, Jailer's really good. If we're going to Karn, we're going to probably get either Tormod's Crypt or Stone Brain, so we want all of this in. Take out a Mycospawn too. All right, on the play, now that we know what we're up against, this hand is not good. Kozilek's Command's amazing, but we can't cast it, and it's way too slow. This hand's also pretty terrible. Again, it has Kozilek's Command. We have Rumble. And I will keep. I think going to 5. I'm not exactly sure what we're looking for, but probably play Windswept Heath and pass, get a Commercial District for Surveil. Hopefully they have like a Ral as their payoff. Hopefully they do nothing again like last game. Bog? Bog's so slow though. Bog's great to get with Mycospawn, but not like now. gonna graveyard it. Talisman. Let's rumble. I feel like we have time. If they turn to us, then like good for them. All right, they surveil, keep a card on top. We find absolutely nothing. We'll take a Ghost Quarter. It's a land. We'll just pass. Wooded Foothills. And they just pass as well. Okay. World Breaker. Ghost Quarter. We could Talisman into Rumble. Emrakul costs 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, like how dead are we next turn? Like most likely because they're gonna... They play Ral, play Talisman, and just pass. We could play Rumble too, but I kind of want to hold up K-Command for Ral. They can kind of just take their time. If they do nothing, maybe we Surveil and or Scry Draw, Ritual, Impulse, Infernal Tutor, Metamorphose. Are they thinking about casting the Infernal Tutor? Metamorphose. Curious to see what they get with this. Ral. Right, let's just eat this now. Exile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's just Scry Draw. Bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we want the land. It's kind of awkward. And of course, we draw a land. All right, let's start with a Rumble, I guess. I'm gonna Myco spawn more lands, unfortunately. Probably just dead here. I'm just gonna take the Temple because it's the most mana. This costs 7, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, we're 1 short. So we gotta hope they don't find a cost reducer, but it's a tall ask. Impulse is a good start. They find Ral. So hopefully they don't have... Okay, cool. I was gonna say, hopefully they don't have... All right, so we can cast Emrakul now for 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we want to trigger Sanctum? Let's see if they just concede to this, though. Cast Emrakul. Okay, they do concede. Phew. Man, that was close. All right, match 3 on the draw. This is a weird hand. Like, we have Devour to find Ugin's Lab. We go turn 1 Stonebrain. We have Kozak's Command. This is like a weirdly good hand, but like weirdly not because it's just a forest. I think we should mull. I mean, this is also pretty bad. We're gonna mull. This hand also is terrible. God. I mean, you're like never winning these games, I guess. We're gonna bin these 2 and pray. And we have to play Bog out just because it's a tap land. They go Parlor. Again, hopefully their payoff is Ral, but they keep a card on top. So we could Surveil turn 1, or we could Bog. I think I'm gonna Surveil. We can hopefully save Bog and see if it's worth it. Most likely it's not, unless you're getting with Myco spawn quickly, but they're playing quickly, so I'm assuming they have something. Again, hopefully it's a Ral. Temple, just like not good enough. Another Ugin's Lab. But yeah, these games this league have just been... This is like the downside of this deck. You'll have like those nutso draws like we had match 1, and then you have these very anemic hands where you just do absolutely nothing. So like maybe they tap out for Ral somehow. Artist Talent. Mostly dead here though. They have no way to interact. They level up Artist Talent. Interesting. Okay. They have 1 card in hand, so I guess it's not the worst. But we have to, I guess, play out... I mean, we could Myco spawn, get a land. We could Karn, downtick, get Stonebrain. Pretty slow. Could also get Tormod's Crypt. Let's get Stonebrain. We can Stonebrain, I guess, Wish, and then Grape Shot. Oh, they have a Glimpse. All right, well... And they hit 2 impulse effects. I guess the safer play is to get Tormod's Crypt, but Stonebrain is the... Assuming they have 1 card in hand and they find Grape Shot. So now they most likely win because they can find... They don't have the mat. They don't have any rituals. Of course, they find a ritual. So they're going to get a mountain here. Cast Ritual. And they find a Ral. Yeah, we're not going to... They have a Looting they can cast. They Grape Shot Karn. Okay. Oh, they won the flip. I was hoping they didn't win the flip there. Karn down. Now they get the ultimate Ral. See what they hit. All right, yeah, and they just win. They just can Infernal Tutor and all that stuff. All right, welcome to the final match. And this is, again, sadly, another mulligan. This hand is a lot better, but not too hard to be a lot better than that last hand. We'll keep, probably put back World Breaker. Could put back a land because you're on the draw. And if you draw Ugin's Lab, it looks pretty good. We'll see. Dude, Burn again? We just got crushed by Burn. Cannot catch a break. Temple go. We should have played Foothills and Surveilled. Or Stomach Ground tapped. That was stupid to play this out, unless we draw like another Temple. Oh, it's even Prowess. Okay, Prowess is maybe a little easier, because they focus more on creatures, so we just have to Kozak's Command this. But of course they have 2. All right, getting hit for 8, down to 11 already. And we're just drawing like absolute nothing. Play Foothills, pass. Yeah, these games have just not been working out. But again, you get to see both sides. The winning side, and then just draws like this, where it is what it is. Yeah, they're just like spewing their hand. On the play, they have the nuts. Against them, we want this, we want this. Chrysalis should be good here. Emrakul out. Karn's not the greatest here. Probably dead before anything else. Honestly, just all Karn's out. Can bring an EE for something maybe. Like a Myco spawn. Or honestly, maybe you just want like another Emrakul out. Yeah, let's do that. We'll take out 2 Emrakul Karns for more removal. All right, on the play. I guess we keep this hand because we have Dismember and Kozilek's Return. We have Devour to find Ugin's Lab. Doesn't get a forest for Utopia Sprawl, so turn 2, Kozilek's Returns online. This doesn't find, this finds Rumble or Myco Spawn. I mean, Rumble doesn't find Kozilek's Command. I think we'll still take Rumble though. Well, I guess, you know what, it doesn't even matter. We're gonna fetch it away regardless. None of it was really good. We should have just exiled it, but fortunately none of those were good, so that way we could Utopia Sprawl. Soulscar Mage, probably the best one drop just to avoid everything. Terrible draw. We'll Sanctum, and then I guess pass, assuming that they're going to cast Swift Spear, or they just get him for 1, it's whatever. All right, we will Kozilek's Return. I guess they'll probably try to save it, honestly. They use Lava Dart. Land, please. That's something. Can't cast it though. All right, we'll Utopia Sprawl here, green, and just pass. We're just trying to ramp up so that way we can cast Kozilek's Return from the graveyard. They have the Swift Spear, Lava Spike. Yeah, their hands both games have been just kind of absurd, and ours have been not the greatest. I mean, like 2, 4, 6, if we Dismember, we have to because they can just do another 3 with Lava Dart. We're gonna go to 6. If I was them, they have to have something, right? They're at least gonna do that. Down to 3, and another. Still not enough. We need 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, bricking on lands, mulliganing. It's not working out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's so close. Honestly, what we have to do is scry draw and save a red. Well, yeah, so we'll do this and we have to save a red looking for Kozilek's Return. We don't find it. 3 lands. Impulse. I'm just gonna scoop. There's like no way we're getting out of this. All right, so that was the RC Prague Eldrazi Ramp in Modern. I don't know what to tell you guys. The games did not feel good. As always, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below what you thought we could have done differently, or if the games actually sucked as much as they look like they did. Obviously, you're not gonna run into Burn or Prowess that often. Those matchups felt pretty terrible. So it's kind of hard to say how the deck felt because we didn't face any of the top meta decks, which is what this deck is primarily tuned to. So honestly, I'm not sure. I wanted to end this league having some type of idea of what I wanted to change or anything like that, but I feel like this league didn't really prove anything. And like I said during the matches, I still want to showcase this league just to show that leagues sometimes don't go your way. But that will do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. We definitely plan to play more of this deck, probably a different iteration, but we'll see. So if you're enjoying the Eldrazi content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next time. Peace.